Next, what are you going to see? Ah, method of hedging interest rate risk. Method of hedging interest rate risk. Traditional methods are there, modern methods are there. Two methods are there. Going to see both traditional and modern method. Assets and liability management, traditional method. It is a framework of measuring, monitoring, and managing market risk of the bank. In the management of structure of balance sheet so that a net earning from the interest are maximized. Okay. So usually this kind of thing is interest is the goal. They enable institute to measure and monitor risk. What is the risk? So they measure it and they monitor it. So both are very important and provide suitable strategy for the management. What can we do? The kind of goal they give. Forward rate agreement. What is forward rate agreement? It is an agreement between two parties through which the borrower and lender protect itself from change in interest rate. Sir, what sir? So interest rate is now 10%. Okay. But the company thinks so. Company thinks so. I don't want this kind of a interest. So what he can do? What he can do? I will say idea. He can go and hedge it. So after hedging, what will happen? They will say, sir, the interest rate up to 10% you pay. If the bank interest goes more than 10%, I will pay that. So this is what the agreement. So they can protect the interest. Next, one modern method. What is a modern method? Interest rate future. So in the interest rate future, in the contract between buyer and seller for the future delivery of interest bearing assets. So contract between buyer and seller for future delivery of interest bearing assets. They will in this is what in the CDC issue. CDC usually see in the US stock exchange. What they will do is they will give the loan, a secured loan. That bond, 1 lakh rupees they gave the loan. Now they sell this bond in the market. So the market, what they will do, the company will see through it. Whoever interested will buy that, and they will get the interest amount. The interest amount is usually 4%, 5% based upon that. They will say triple A, triple B, ABC, some kind of rating they will give. A plus. This kind of rating bonds will be sold. This is called interest rate futures. Interest rate options and interest rate guarantees. What is this interest rate option? Sir, I required a loan. Okay, I have this amount. I'm interested to buy something. So I'm interested in buy something. So I want this in that next month. We are going for it. That is so. Sometime I having a bond that I need to sell that. I think this is will be priced. So I want to give in this price. Anyone is willing to sell that. That is options of futures and options. This rate allowing business to protect themselves against adverse interest rate movement while allowing them to benefit the favorable moments. When the market they bought some interest bond, but they want to benefit out of it. If they think so, the interest is going to go up. So now I can buy it. That's a good option. Or they think so, the market price of the interest will fall down. So I'm going to sell it. That is also thing. Another thing. Interest rate swap. What is this? If the parties to agreement counterparties agree to exchange payment index to two different interest rate. So this is a swap. What? So this is the rate you want to agree to exchange payment index to D two different interest rate. Hmm. It is what is swapation? It is option on a interest rate swap. So you have in the rate of 4%, but I can ready to swap for 5% for a higher amount. I having 1 lakh rupees bond for 4%, but if you're ready to swap for a 2 lakh rupees bond for 5%, okay, or a 80,000 dollars bond for 5%, okay. So such kind of swap. This is what the swapation. So I'm getting the same benefit, but the interest is different. Such kind of thing is interest rate swapping. A different amount too.